Greetings, geeks and geekerellas. It is me. I am back. Yes, that's right. 4 times in 1 week. And what are we talking about today? Well, maybe the hat indicates that we are talking about... You'd think maybe Supergirl, but nope. We're actually going to be covering Krypton. Boy, did I not think those words were going to ever come out of my mouth. But it's a long story. Basically, I'll say promos and stuff won me over. Actually, let you behind the curtains a little. This was not what I planned on reviewing on Wednesdays. What I planned on reviewing was the new show Heathers. I recently saw the movie, loved it, so I checked out the show. Spoiler alert, I really liked it. And I was going to start reviewing the show. It was going to be on Wednesdays. But then the Parkland shooting happened, and if you've seen the movie, you know that shooting isn't in the pilot, but there is possibly gun stuff in future episodes. And also it deals with the subject of suicide and stuff within a high school, so maybe not the best time to release it. So Paramount decided to hold off on it, so that left a gap in my schedule, which Krypton is replacing. And what did I think of the pilot? Surprisingly really liked it. There were a few little cliche things here and there, but I think it has really good potential. I'm not saying it was bad. I still really liked it. Just not the best pilot I've seen all year. Anywho, I'm going to try to recap it. Spoiler alert, I'm going to go into detail about the episode, so if you haven't seen it, watch it and come back. Also, if you watch my Rise reviews, you know that I'm kind of bad with names. So now that people have even made up names, I mean not made up, alien names, I'm going to get them wrong. I think the only one that I know is Zeg, and I'm not even sure I'm getting that right. Anywho, so our show starts off with the grandfather of Superman, Seg-El, I believe that's his name. We see him as a little kid, and his grandfather is being sentenced to death, which looks kind of like he's on a road thing. Looks like there's a portal right here, and maybe this is the negative zone. We don't know for sure. We just know that's Black Void. And at gunpoint, he's forced to step off the ledge. Boom. Right in front of this kid's face. And what was why did he get that? For treason. And what was so treasonous? The fact that he thought that he was trying to prove to them that they weren't alone in the universe. Oh my God. Different world, still same. Not wanting to listen. Politics. Because apparently the world is under rule of this weird gold mask guy who I'm pretty sure is either going to be someone that we know or a Superman character. I mean, I thought he was Brainiac, but the end kind of proved that wrong. But anywho, so under this regime, he's killed, but he isn't just killed because it's treason. He's killed, and his family's name will be stricken from the record, and his whole line of family will be treated as no names, basically peasants in their world. So then we cut to, I think they said 14 years later, where Seg is an adult. I think they said that he just turned or is about to turn 23. And we see him in a bar fight. But then it's eventually revealed that the bar fight was all kind of ruse-esque, where it's bar fight. But it's a bar fight that people bet on. And the bartender, owner, whatever, was in on it. And then we see a mysterious figure in modern day clothing, who, if you've seen the trailer, you know who it is. But before the mysterious stranger can reach Zeg, he's off to rush home. Because he needs to go home where he lives with his mom and his dad. And they find out about this. They're not happy. Mom wants him to think smarter, not harder. Wow, I think that's the second time I've said that this month. In regards to a show. Anywho. Dad is off to work, but Dad forgets his medication. They don't say what kind, they just say meds. So Mom's gonna bring it to him, but Zeg's like, no, I'll go do it. I'll do it for you. And the dad works at like their Capitol-esque building, where no names are not supposed to be, but the dad got a job there anyway, so he's like, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna give him his medication anyway. And right as the guard is saying stop, he sees that the guard has writing, that there's a guy walking up to the council who's got writing on his arm, and it starts glowing, and somehow Zeg knows that that's instantly a bomb, and so he's like tackles the guy and gets them, and they shoot off the guy's arm, stopping the explosion. And so the guy running things, or at least under Goldface, is like, that's a good job. You did a good job. I'm gonna not restore your name, your family name, but you particularly, I'm going to give you my name. I believe that's what he said. And not only am I giving you my name, I'm giving you a position in the science office, which a little bit of me geeked out a little because his son, Jor-El, is a scientist. And I'm also going to give you my daughter. Youngest daughter, or daughter, who I thought was going to be Zod's mom. But it looks like I might be wrong on that. Because there's another character that I hadn't talked about yet, who seems to be a Zod. I don't remember. But anyway, so he gets this new position, and he's like, I want to bring my friend, I want to bring my parents, but they're like, no, leave us. They won't let you bring us, and we don't want you to. We want you to have a better life without us. But just as he's about to do all that, he sees that Goldface is down with the peasants, and one of his guards, protectors of the land, is beating the crap out of this old man who's not doing anything, just lying there. And Zeg can't stand it, so he goes to stop him, and this girl comes out of nowhere, arrests him, takes him back. We find out it's his girlfriend. Not only is it his girlfriend, but his girlfriend's mom is the woman who is in charge of this protection guild thing. She is a tough biatch. But not her daughter. Her daughter starts making out with Zeg. Anyway, gonna try to speed things up a bit. The stranger reappears. We find out that he's Adam Strange. He gives Zeg a crystal and then disappears. Zeg comes home, tells his parents immediately, tells them about how he said that he's from another planet. Detroit, I think it was. Nope, he told you it was Earth. Anywho, they're like, give that to me. No. And he's like, screw you, I'm taking it anyway. Secretly, behind their backs. And then as you leave, they do the typical, we should tell him. No, we can't. He's not ready. I'm just glad they didn't go with, no, you're not ready. Go the full cliche. But anyway, he goes with his girl, and they talk about how she's about to get paired off with someone, and so is he, so they need to go, and they need to enjoy right now because they won't have too much of a tomorrow, which is kind of foreshadowing because of events that happen later, because then he's on his way home and the police get him, and the first thing they do is take the crystal, not knowing what it is, and he fights them back because at least he doesn't know what it is, but it's got the House of El symbol on there, which is kind of a no-no in this place. So he runs and the police chase him and he's got nowhere to go until Mama comes, saves the day, takes him to apparently the Fortress of Solitude, which was his grandpa's. So the Fortress of Solitude was created and owned by Superman's great grandfather, I believe. So it's not any of its glory or splendor that we see in like Supergirl. It's a little bit run down. It's got a lot of dust on it. It's clearly in its infancy still. But yeah, so they find it and they're on their way home and the guards come. Mama basically sacrifices herself so that the police can capture her and save the son. And then the mom's trial. They know that there were 2 life signs in the ship, so they're pushing her to say what it is. Who was her co-conspirator, and the son is like jerking. Zeg's like he wants to go and the dad's holding him back. Finally the dad says that's him, and then one thing leads to another, and basically girlfriend's mom, the biatch from before, ends up shooting and killing both of Zeg's parents. And you're like, damn. Because the minute that she talked about like sacrificing herself so that he could go and that she would get captured, I thought for sure that meant that she was going to die, but I didn't think she was going to die this soon, and I didn't think Dad was going to die. And you're just left with, holy shit. And so then that happens. Then one thing leads to another. Adam Strange returns, tells him that this is your grandson, Kal-El's cape. It's burning. And he's like, why is it? And he's like, because he's being written out of history. And the person doing it is Brainiac. And once this completely goes, your grandson is dead. But he's the greatest hero of our time, of my time. So you need to stop that. And basically, that's how the story ends. I mean, I missed a thing where we first meet the biatch. And I also missed a thing where Zeg breaks up with his girlfriend, and apparently in the trailer, apparently the girlfriend is a Zod, so got that wrong. Maybe, I don't know, I'm a little iffy, but I also probably missed a couple other things. Sorry, not trying to go on for too long. Not used to doing 4 a week. I'm not like my good friend, Mr. J of Mr. J's Reviews, where he does 6 videos. Well, no, he does, I think we said like 12 in a week, up to 12 in a week, depending on how he feels. Yeah, I'm not like that. I'm sticking at 4 plus one that I do with him called Channel Chasers, which if you want to watch that, go to his channel. Also, if you want to hear me further talk about this pilot, I am this Saturday doing a thing where I will be joining the crew of Media Madness. Sorry if I got that wrong. I can't remember. My head is flustered. I'm sorry, guys, if you're watching that or part of it. It's Comic Frontline Crew, and I believe the show is called Media Madness. Sorry. But anyway, I will be joining them for talking about this show. And anyway, as far as my channel goes, next time you'll see me is probably Legends, where we will be talking about Ava, which I'm all giddy about. But if you don't know, yes, I do Legends. I also do Black Lightning, and I also do the NBC new show Rise. So, like, comment, subscribe. Anyway, like I said, I'm a little flustered right now, sorry. Anywho, till next time, and beyond.